Hold up, I ain't got nothing on no more. My baby. That thing working? I don't know if it's working. Gotta fix this thing up. Can you hear me? You said you didn't even wait for the shit, right? He said that's how long I took. Man, I tried to. I'm trying to. Man, this thing ain't working.
Hey, my love.
What's up, babe?
I was over here. You forced me to go in other people's lives. How dare you?
Oops. It'd take a long time. Yeah, I was trying to do something, but it's not working in my favor. I'm still working on it now. Let me see something.
Good prompt. Good conversation we got going on here.
What? The second mod is in.
Oh, what
Papa!
up?
Look who went, and I'm early today. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get that man his clap.
I was doing somewhere with my sister. She had they had an event today. It was a success. It was a back to school event for the kids and everything. So
Oh,
Hey, what up?
nice.
What up? What up?
Well,
now I'm
thanks
in
for
Dothan
coming. Huh?
in the trees.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
got
I'm
it.
about to go touch another atmosphere,
All
another
right.
rail.
Make sure y'all
Man.
tapping up the
This
live so
Chrissy
our
with
baby.
another
Oh shit, this the
page.
wrong page. Hold on,
Yeah,
give
that's
me
the
a
Another
wrong
Caught
page?
page
What
for
the
you.
hell?
I'll
sure.
be back. I'll
Quarter.
be back.
Right. Let me drop.
I'm still following
Quarter.
it. I don't care.
Homeschooling head so.
I
Right.
don't care. I'm following.
We grown
Huh.
folks up here.
Are y'all talking about the prompt or
Mama's
no?
boys versus
Yeah, but
daddy's
we
girls.
gotta get tapped to 5K before we start.
Yeah, I'm
That's
out,
a
man. I
fact.
ain't doing all that.
All right, take care. Don't come back. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
See you
chat
later.
5K when I got a prompt. That's crazy.
What's crazy about it?
Crazy, you gotta do work. That's black people for you.
Dang, it's literally taps are free, bro. It's not that. It's not that.
But guess what? I ain't what y'all call the so-called black eyes. Eyes is not from this realm, this earth, place of living, existence. No, eyes is a Martian. I don't know how many times I gotta explain this to you folks.
Oh, you're not black? He said, I know black. I Dominican.
Man, none of that. Listen, that's why I don't conform to we, them, they,
I
that
agree.
us. Cause at the end of the day,
Yep.
ours is me. And me's ain't
Mhm.
from here.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
uh,
Baby,
I know
what
that
you
shit gotta be good.
snacking
He's smacking like
on?
that.
Oops.
Oops, my B.
Mama's boys versus daddy's girls. Oh, Kev, you about to touch a couple feathers officially, my brother.
Yeah, invite all the mamas, boys, and daddies, girls. Well, we gotta send that to Sean.
What are the signs of boats?
Uh,
Just want to
oh well, okay, I
believe.
got game
Oh,
time.
ooh.
Dang, I need to hit up Fuji Mama. You know what? I'll be right back. I totally forgot I was supposed to hit her up.
Gotcha.
I'll be right back, babe.
All right, bud.
Put down the chips.
Dang, I started to mute and still got caught.
Terrible. Just terrible. Oh no, this is a
Trying
great
to make
topic
these little
though.
stickers, man. It ain't working.
No, this is a great topic.
Yeah. Make people.
Mama's
It's gonna be a
boys.
plot twist though, man. It's kind of deeper than.
It's
I'm
deep.
just
Oh
curious.
no. Oh
I'm
no.
curious.
See. Nah, we
It's a
ain't doing no
setup.
more plot twists.
It's a setup for some of these, especially the divestors. I know what they're gonna try to go for first.
The mama's boys are the problem. They're the
Mm-hmm.
danger to
And then that's when you hit them with
society.
the counters. I ain't like. You notice you said mama's boy, so that means a lot of y'all mamas that doing it to these boys, right?
Hey, fucking, hey,
Right, they
no,
ain't
no,
ready
no,
for that.
Kev, we
They
can't
not
give a
ready for
secret.
that.
We can't give a secret.
Yeah, it's only a couple
I
people
knew
here
it
had
was
to.
something. I knew it was
Mm-hmm.
something when you said
Yeah.
who is
Mm-hmm.
more dangerous to society. It was that question that was posed right after that. That's what
Mm-hmm.
got me. I was like, oh, mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, great minds think alike. Man, y'all tap the screen, you know what I'm saying? Let's get these likes up 5K so the topic can gain weight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great day. It's gonna be a lot of informal things being dropped, a lot of educational factors being implemented, you know what I'm saying? Facts over feelings. That's why you gotta fuck your feelings, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Give the host, give the panel, join the request. Don't stress, don't test. We are here to ease the minds of those that need rest. That's all it is. Yeah, Kev, you make an introduction into your life. Yeah. Y'all read the name, man. It say laugh or learn with Kev. Come on now. Laugh or learn. You feel me? Most of y'all in here love to laugh and don't want to learn shit. Well, today you gonna learn some things and stop all that laughing because ain't too much shit funny. Still a poet. At it. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a bought it. Oh, hey. You know what I just thought about? Goddamn, oh, the game. Damn game about to start. Game is about to start. West Charlotte, this they
Which
first
game? What
game.
game?
It's West Charlotte versus Crimson,
Mm.
something like that. It's the first ever, Friday night football kicked off today. But
Mm-hmm.
only reason I want to go, cause I want to see my boys. You feel me? But I had to come here. This came before anything. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. They're still my boys and everything. But at the end of the day, I had to come make sure my sister and these kids was good before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I know I'm gonna get my videos, see what we gotta work on. The line, I know that line, boy. Listen, this year it's competitions. Them, whew, they gonna be tough. Can't even hold you. It's gonna be tough.
Mm.
I'm ready for it though. First competition in Dillon in like 2-3 weeks. Oh yeah.
This thing playing with me. That's what I was doing. I tried to make it a surprise. The reason why it took me so long to start.
Oh man.
They messing me up right now. I'm trying to make some new stickers. I got 3 new stickers I made, and it's not letting me make it. It's not letting
Oh,
me.
they done made new stickers.
I made new stickers. I try to surprise people. Well, I can still surprise. They don't know what they are. But
That is
I
true.
made 3 new ones too, man. That's some bull. It's not try to save for nothing. Let me just keep messing with it. All right. Try to do it real fast. Yeah. Keep saying internet. And I switched phones and did it. It said the same thing. Talking about some internet. Internet error. Try again. That is crazy work. Ugh.
What does that do when you repost a live?
Repost it. Probably like the same thing with you repost posts. They probably just put it on your page and then it share it on your page.
That's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I tried to share it to my story and I didn't see that option, but I saw the option.
Yeah, that's why I say it'd be either or. Because I noticed that with my phones, I had shared a story on one of them, then I had repost on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, dog, at one time I know I reposted it.
Yeah, I wonder what it looks like.
Dog, come
Like, what does it
on.
look like reposted? Like,
Same thing. Same old
how?
thing.
How? Have you ever scrolled and then, like, saw live on
It's
someone's
basically
page?
it's basically like well, I don't see it say reposted, but I'm assuming that it's gonna look like it's on your for you page or something like that. You know how like friends, when you friends with somebody that you can see what they reposted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just interesting. Like, I've never seen it. Like, it's because I've seen stuff on like lives on a For You page, but
Mm-hmm.
hmm. Who's that? Standing on standing
Hey.
on business. Yo, I can't wait to do that live where we just talk about people's profile names. I just find people's profile names so interesting.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
What
how are
up?
you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Are you
Good.
Terrible day today. Terrible.
uh,
Terrible day today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, it was terrible because you was in the live when all that chaos was going down. I'm over here like, bruh.
what
Wait,
live?
Bruh.
live is
Ty live.
who?
Oh, Ty. Okay.
Oh, Ty. Yeah, I
Nah.
couldn't leave. It was just too
You want to
disgusting.
walk around?
I wasn't there. What
Man,
happened?
terrible. It was just
Recently?
horrible.
Like today? It happened today?
Yeah, it was a topic about. I don't even want to talk about it because it just turned my stomach.
Wow.
It's
I'm going to summarize it like this. Two topics came up. One was basically talking about if you, as a person, have no right to talk about anybody if you do not come as your natural self. Basically, if you have to enhance your natural look, you have no right to talk about other people, you know what I'm saying, natural appearance when yours is enhanced. That was one. Then the other one was about this dude that was basically like, uh, is it okay for a dude to sleep with a, listen to what I'm saying, trans man? Is it considered GAY? Okay. Yeah, that conversation just, listen, it was a lot going on. People's in there.
yeah, it was a
Just,
lot.
I'm like, oh man, people
I
that
seen a
talking about
dude
some.
that did that before. I heard
But
that.
he do hella skits, except for the one where he took the dude,
That how? Yeah, he
the
wouldn't be
remains. Yeah, he was
GAY.
a dark and sinister. That I actually ain't gonna lie, I fucked with it though, cause she
He
deserved
is
it.
not
Don't play with me.
GAY because he dealing with a so-called. That's funny.
So
I
so
was listening to that
basically,
video though. I was like, nah, that ain't. That's like
yeah.
messing with a stud.
So basically,
Yeah,
what
but
it was
the thing
doing was,
about it is, if he's presenting himself as a man, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That don't
Or
mean
his
nothing to a
natural
man that's trying to get
attraction.
punani. I ain't
hey,
gonna lie.
look,
I'm gonna say I
niggas
project a
still
little bit
trying to
because
get the
I actually
body.
messed with a stud before.
His natural
Yeah, but
attraction is a
Who
man.
hasn't?
a stud is kind of different from someone
So
who's actually like transitioned all the way, cut off their
oh
chest. Like they cut up.
oh, I
Yeah,
talking about
like
that.
yeah,
And they
some
ain't
of
cut
them.
the other part
Hold
off.
on,
Hey,
no. Some of them
that's
can
just,
have. Some of them have fake bottom parts. They
I'm
just
pretty sure
they
a
take
man
the
will run.
huh?
hey.
I said I'm pretty
So what
sure a
got
man will
me?
run when they see that.
But
No, but
what
that
you
was
just
the
said though,
point of the question.
that's the thing. When we were saying, because then he said, male presenting and male identifying can be two completely different things. The reason I say they can be two different completely things, not saying I agree with it, but the reason they can be two completely different things is you can present as a man all you want. That doesn't just come in aesthetics, that comes in the clothes that you wear and everything. So at the end of the day, everybody kept going to the whole tomboy-ish, blah, 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 about girls
Right.
playing basketball and stuff. I'm like, y'all keep forgetting. That's not the only thing men do. We don't
Exactly.
just also we play football, we do baseball, we do track. Bro, you have men that be out here that dress. You have women that dress out here in the same clothes men wear.
Right.
That's male presenting. I don't see how the fuck they
Exactly.
conflicted
Exactly.
male presenting with male
Male,
identifying. It's a
male
big difference.
yeah. Yeah. Like when you even taking those hormone
Yeah,
pills,
it's
like to
different.
get your
Yep, your
voice changed,
testosterone
and
level gets up.
like you cut your hair off, like you literally presenting yourself as a man.
All
Like
I'm saying, if they still got the part and they down for the clown, a man is gonna take that. That's all I'm just saying. It's not like this gone.
but
It's
isn't
gone.
that
No.
It's still
don't
a
you think
punani
that's a
there.
little weird if you in the gym? So let me
No.
just use this as an example, right? We
Mhm.
ain't talking about tomboys. We're not talking about tomboys. We ain't talking about
Yeah. I don't think y'all
Women,
seen.
we're not talking about women like
They literally look and sound like
Queen
women.
Latifah. We're not talking about women
Yeah.
like how the girl was in Love and
Let me
Basketball in
see
the
if I
beginning,
can
how she
find
was a
one.
tomboy. We ain't talking about them kind of women. We're talking about women that are fully presenting themselves like men, like almost growing the beard, sagging pants. Like, what
It is
up,
straight
bro?
women
Like,
that
you
do
don't
that
know.
already.
Exactly,
No,
and
no,
that's
no, no,
them
no,
that
no.
naturally
What I'm
already got
saying,
those aesthetics.
No,
Well, I'm
what
about
I'm
to say.
y'all. Oh my god! I think y'all ain't never seen a
y'all
trans
don't
man.
get it. Y'all
Y'all
not
ain't
getting
No,
never
it.
the
seen a
I
thing
hope
trans
is,
y'all
it's
in
a
man.
the
lot of
group.
masculine women. That's the point, right?
No,
No, I
it's
said that
so
earlier. I
different.
Nah,
forget
we
what the
talking
No,
difference
about
it's
is.
different.
women that has you literally have to ask for their birth certificates.
No, I know you talking about. It's a
That
dude
But
they're
it's
female.
using
women
You
a
that
it's
look like
hormonal
men too.
medicine.
it's a dude that
So
it's
you
a
mean to tell
particular
me that
person they
you're
talking about.
attracted to a dude that walk in a room
What's his
that's
name?
buff?
What's his name?
He got a baggy pants and a hat and
No,
What's
buff,
his
hell,
name
and
again?
you telling me you gonna hit that?
nah. I mean, a lot of.
That's
I
a
would say
red
a
flag.
man still, from what I know, that they still will hit anything that got something between their legs. That
But
got that between their legs.
but how would you know
I'm
that
pretty
that's
sure
what's
both women
between
got
that?
that work too.
How would you know that that's what's between the legs if you are not trying to get something it's a surprise to you? It's gonna be a surprise to you. Cause Buddy's sitting at the bar talking about sports, voice change, and everything, even growing a beard. So you mean to tell me your intentions is to
Look,
get coochie out
I
of
put it
that?
this way. I put it this way. I will if I will rather be surprised, right? That way than be surprised when I thought it was a woman and it's really a man. I'd rather be surprised that way. At least I know one of them fake.
But my thing is, I have a question. I have to question. I question. Listen, so that means I question the man that even slept with with that supposed to be man, because at the end of the day, this man never told you he transitioned from being a woman. He's presenting himself as a man, so your intentions was really to sleep with a man.
I get you then if you put it that way. Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's true.
saying.
That's true.
You
That's
and you
true. But I
surprised
think
when you get in the bedroom because
the
it's
one
coochie.
that I
Okay, now that's good.
yeah, the one
But
that I heard on the internet though was this dude that was making a joke. He came and sat in his car. He was like, he already knew that was a woman. I mean, it was a woman turning that was trying to be a man. He even said she sent him pictures of it. And he's like, oh, that's you squirting and all that stuff. And then the next minute he was
Yeah, that's
tearing
the
her down.
video he used.
Yeah, yeah.
wait, how she
So
was? How
Yeah.
you wait? When you say she was squirting, this was an actual born woman.
Yeah, it's the same
yes,
Okay,
video we was
okay,
just in the
gotcha.
live about. That you remember that picture that was on the screen? That's
Yeah.
the same. That's literally the same people they were talking about. The dude on the right was the one telling the story, but the girl that was in the image, she was the one that they were. She was the one that they were referring to, that had went through the whole transition. Blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so the girl that had on the jean pants was actually a man, or she
Nah, she
turned
was a
into
woman. The one that was in the born female, like she had a vagina, all of that. She was an actual woman.
in
But she
transition to a
transitioned
man.
over to a man named Rodney.
Okay, okay,
And when he went to the party with his people, that's when he realized, oh, okay, this person, you know what I'm saying? They started talking and everything, but then after they were talking, bro was like, you know what I'm saying, got a couple shots in him, blah, 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 this, that, and I say, bro, I said a lot, I said for men, women,
oh,
no
the
matter.
stickers went
But
through.
they got pretty much took a couple shots and everything. It was just like, hey, I used to be such and such. And then started showing them the pictures, videos, and doing all of that, and then was like, I can still do that because I still have the parts. So
wow,
because they were quote unquote inebriated or intoxicated, as most say in the fashion, which is you gotta learn wordplay, they ended up going somewhere, and bro ended up, like he said, was hitting what's the name, the girl from the
Rodney.
back and all, yeah, Rodney from the back
Hmm.
and everything like that. And then all his friends were like, ha 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 ha, ah, that nigga gay, da 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 da. But he was like, how, if this is still a female, you can clearly see.
Hey, gonna kick everybody out. Oh man, I can't. Why I can't swipe out no more without kicking everybody out? They used to. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What is going on?
Yeah, I try to refresh so I can get my stickers.
Uh,
Because I think my stickers finally came back.
Oh.
Is he in here no?
Nah, he's
There you go.
yeah, where you at? There you go.
Let me see.
Yeah, okay. So then that means that trans
They had the beard and all. This is just basically he was like, bro came up like one of the homies or whatever, and they started chopping it up because he was there with somebody I guess that the initial person knew. So then they all was chopping it up, got a little couple drinks in them, boom, went from the drinks straight to start talking about, well, I used to be this, that, and the third, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And then they ended up, you know what I'm saying, because the person was like, well, I still have my woman person, blah, 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 blah. They ended up going to do it. Went to the back, got it in, but the friends came out and was like, you gay. But here's the thing, however, it was still a woman that had the womanly parts.
Right.
So
I was trying to figure out if
go ahead.
like no, I was just trying to figure out, did he look like a man? Like
Well, they said that he was male presenting. So
what the heck does that mean?
meaning that he was in the process of transitioning.
And she got the last whip out.
He had changed his name and everything to Rodney.
That's so
Rodney to Rodney.
When they were talking,
this guy right here. Look, this guy right here.
He actually told him his name was Rodney.
Yo, this guy right here is trans.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a woman.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when they actually choose to transition and they start taking testosterones and
not
they
that
start
many be that successful though.
It's a lot of females.
They are not that successful. They look like
there's a lot of them.
I personally know one that
you don't get it.
I said it ain't, and it's fine as hell.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to believe it, but
just like I see some women that be looking like straight up, but
it's definitely happening. That's the same.
It doesn't take much for women because facial hair.
That dude like an AI.
No, it's not. That's his TikTok.
Nah, that's an actual.
If you Google, hold on, it's one of them on. Hold on, it's one of them on TikTok, and she actually go live.
Very popular,
very beautiful, handsome, and you would not know unless she told you. But she blasts hers, so she let you know. But if she never told you, you would think it's a homeboy in the chat.
It's a lot of them.
This is why you have to ask for.
It's the same
and this
way.
is what I was saying to the host earlier. Like you telling me Ashley, that's in this picture right here that Rachel put up, is sitting at the bar presenting herself as Rodney, and you hit it and she got a coochie. I mean, to me, I think you GAY because originally, if she's presenting herself like this man in that picture, your intentions was to be with a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot, Rachel. It was a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if it's all the way GAY, but I do think it's definitely some confusion.
Well, based off that story, it sounded like he was on some drunk stuff. All he was looking at that she squirted and all this other stuff, and that's what he was going for. That's what I heard.
But if he met him,
I'm pretty sure he wasn't looking at the.
But if he met him as a like a straight, if he looked like that,
if he looked like that, he probably wouldn't have did it. He probably wouldn't have did it.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. If he looked like that, and then he continued to talk closer and closer, and then it just be them going into a small.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's true though. I think I don't, and I noticed that. I noticed both of y'all using that though. I don't believe that that's how that scenario went. I don't think that, because I'm pretty sure.
But how you don't believe that?
Because I heard it was a lust thing. He said, "Is that you squirting like that and all this other stuff or whatever?"
No, before. The squirting came after they were talking at the bar.
Yeah,
you're talking at the bar, and I'm telling you, my name is Rodney, nigga. That right there alone, it should be enough.
Like, how did
Like I
you?
said, everybody don't look like that. Some girls still look like girls.
You gonna hit
Well,
the
that's
chick
what I
named
was asking
Rodney?
about. If he looked like that, nah.
Damn, what she looked like. She telling you her name Rodney.
Oh, that's
If
I mean, what the
if Rodney
hell?
Cole with a fat booty, who cares? What the heck? That don't make no sense. A
Wow.
name is just a
I'm
name.
sorry. I gotta throw red flags for niggas like that. Sorry.
I'm just saying.
For you to even want a chick out of all the beautiful women with fat asses, for you to even want a chick that's
All I'm
telling you
saying,
her
if a
name.
dude is trying to hit, he can care less. That's all I'm
But you
trying to
don't know
say.
it's a woman. Because she's
What I'm
presenting
saying,
herself as a man.
I get you. We understand your side. I done agreed twice, 3 times already. I'm just saying it's another side to it, as in, like, if it's a lust thing, he not really paying attention. Because some of these women look like men with their makeup off. So I mean, they don't look no different from the other
But
dude.
that's different because she's
But
telling you she's a woman, whether
but
she look
I
like
pretty
Celie or
sure.
not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
You
didn't
know it's a
go.
woman.
Y'all found a dude, a girl that looked like a straight up dude. And that's less likely to happen nowadays.
What?
They're not looking like a man like that. That's
the
a whole nother
thing.
level.
We're talking about women
You
that are
wouldn't know though.
transitioning.
That's the thing.
I don't
You
think
I
wouldn't
seen
know.
women the opposite way. Some of them,
We're not talking about
they not even always successful either.
I don't think
same
you
way.
get what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's the
so.
same way.
We're not
I
talking
believe it's
about
harder to be
Hold on
look
one
like a
second.
man
Hold
than a
on one
woman.
second. It's the same way that you men are scared to come across a woman that you thought, was just an attractive woman, and come to find out that they're trans. You don't really know, like, in this whole world, you don't know
I
who the
feel
hell
like
is
that was
who.
direct. That was direct. You said you men. I don't like that.
Some men.
No. I'm saying no. A lot of men are scared of
If
that.
this trend never
A
told you
lot of
that
men
she
are scared of, like, oh
transitioned,
damn, that's a trend.
you would never know. If she never told you she transitioned.
That's on both ends. But I think it's harder to look like a man than to look like a woman, though. That's what I'm saying. Like that one person she just found like that. That's rare for them to
We
be able to
just
take
literally
all them
seen a
pills and
woman in
stuff to
that
look
girl
like a man.
picture.
That's hard. That's very hard.
No, it's
I
not.
think
It's not
okay.
that
The thing
hard
is,
for some
Kev, if
women.
you, the thing is, I think if you actually,
If that's the
like,
case, then give me some of the pills
okay,
so I can
hold
get
on.
more full of beard.
Well, they do. That's the thing. If you actually, like, dove into that world and actually, like, looked at some of these stories, because that literally that's something that I do, like, from watching T.S. Madison's whatchamacallit, journey. Like, there's so many of them. I have, like, that's something that I've actually look, because I like documents and stuff like that. Anyways, documentation. What are they called?
Documentaries.
Yeah, documentaries. And I like researching things that, like, are outside of, like anything having to do with psychology, whatever. Anyways, if you actually dove into it, you would actually realize, like, just how many people are actually starting to transition into doing that.
Yeah.
And how it works. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure you know how it works with them. Like, you might have an idea, you'd be like, oh damn.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that part. I really didn't care about
Well,
that part
you
that
said
much
it's
though. But
harder. You said it's
I was just
harder
saying
for a
that it's less
woman.
likely. Yeah, it's
You
less
said it's
likely.
harder for a woman to look like a man. They're just gonna look like a pretty boy. Like, they
Exactly.
can still look like
Very
a man.
handsome.
They just look very handsome.
Very handsome.
Like, it's actually, I think it's
Disgusting.
harder. It's harder.
And it's
I
nothing
think
for
it's
them
harder
to grow
for a
facial
man.
hair.
I think it's harder for a man to look like a woman because
Exactly.
the majority of women.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that. But most women who transition into being a man, they just look like pretty boys.
Exactly.
Well, we see that with studs though. That's what I'm getting. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about that
See,
one dude that had a
you're
beard though.
confusing. There's a
I'm
difference.
talking about the beard part.
Yes,
There's a
because
difference
they take
between-
the stuff.
Okay, so let me explain this
Let's-
to you
Have them
really
grow it.
quick. So there is a difference. Let's go back into, because I think you're confusing when we're talking about certain things. So prime example, there's a difference between a regular masculine GAY man versus a feminine GAY man. You can tell the difference. Then there's a difference between you mentioned what is it? A dyke versus a woman that is fully transitioning over. Those are two separate things.
Yeah, thanks for
Those are
enlightening me
two
on that.
separate
I didn't know that.
things. Yes, there's two. A dyke is some dykes don't even they still associate themselves as women, and they will tell you that they're tomboyish, but they will tell you
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
I'm still a
studies on that
woman.
then. So
themselves as
I'll let
women.
you have you got
They
studies
just
on
say
this.
I'm
That's
still a
fine.
Transitioning
woman.
women, just like trannies, they don't want to be classified or identified as a woman at all. They are telling you they want to go full throttle. They want to be a man. They
Gotcha.
going into the men's stalls. Trainees are going into the women's stalls. They identify as a woman, literally.
Man, that's the shit that gets me though. Everybody with this I identify. You know what? I'm a fucking table. I
Hey, don't you
identify
find
as
that
a
funny
But
how
goddamn
they
table.
that's how the world is. I'm serious. That's just how they
hey
Not no
are.
no,
more. Not
it's
no
like you
more. Go ahead, Kip.
It's getting worse to me.
They're I mean, to Kev's point, they are still like it's a very few it's very the numbers are very low, but they are kind of, coming up as far as like the more it's glamorized, the more it's pushed out. People look at it as just like, people are just more feelings based, so they just because they have this access to change whatever they want. A lot of them do actually regret it. So I get Kev's point is like, yeah, some people may say that they want to be this or whatever, but um at the end of the day they might, if they still have a woman's part, it's a very complicated situation because it's still all about energy. I don't know.
It's about attraction.
hey,
So
I
you
find
Man,
it
you
calm
funny
down
though.
there.
obviously
I
attract
gotta
About to
say
have
this
me
to the
over here
man though. This
crying.
so funny stuff though. I find it funny that sometimes some people have the ability to tell a man what they how do they act, all right, or what they're attracted to, and to say what a man's intentions is when a man is telling them their intentions, and then
Hmm.
say that because it don't fit the narrative, nah, he's gay. That's funny though. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
we
wouldn't
can't.
call them. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's kind of funny though. Like so, like this a whole nother special ability of I don't know what to call it.
it's
This
just
this
really
is
obvious because, like, okay, so let's talk about women. Let's get off the
I
men.
think we should really let this
No,
go.
no, I
Like,
just want to
cause it's like
give an
what? Cause it's like
example.
what is the point? What is the point of this conversation if it don't apply?
I was thinking the same
No,
thing.
no, no. It's just a general conversation. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
I don't know
we
what's going on.
already
I
in
don't know
there,
what it is.
so I mean,
Nah. You already spent hours on that last live talking about it or
no,
listening to the
actually, I wasn't.
conversation.
Were you in that
No, I'm
live?
saying
Because I wasn't
listening.
in there hours. I actually left out.
Yeah, hell
No.
yeah. She was
I
in
wasn't
for
in
her
there
point
for a
and got
long
the hell out.
Oh.
time.
Okay. Well, hold on. So now you want to talk about it here?
No, I don't want. I didn't bring it up.
Well, that's what I'm
Mr.
saying.
FTPK brought it up.
I'm trying to let it go, and you're like, well, we
I
already.
did
Okay,
let
well,
it
let's let it
go.
go. Let's let it go because it seemed like
It's
it's
frozen. I'm
triggering some
Olaf.
people. Let's let it go.
No, it's what triggering.
I'm done. I'm
I'm
done with the
Olaf.
topic. I'm done with the
What?
topic.
Why would you get triggering?
I don't know. Y'all just seem a little, you getting on my case about I started the
On your
conversation. I came from
case.
another
she the
live.
best mind reader in
And
this whole
that's
life. This joke is crazy. She telling
I
hey, she
never
telling
started this
everybody else about their
conversation.
life about her
No,
except for
I'm
her
not.
own life. That's some funny stuff. Like how she telling everybody else. She don't even know nobody in here. She's telling everybody about their life. That's some
I
funny
never
stuff.
started the conversation, and it was not my intentions to start the conversation. I was just trying to explain to him about the
You ain't gotta
story
explain
after
to me
Mr.
nothing.
No,
I really could care
look.
less
I
about it though,
get
low
No,
that.
I'm saying after
You don't want to
Mr.
care about this TikTok stuff. I don't.
Hold on.
You
Fuck,
talking
Hold
about
on,
some
whatever his
Kev.
name
irrelevant
is.
Hold on,
stuff.
Kev.
Woo,
Just because you ain't get it.
this energy is
Kev.
getting
Yeah.
serious. I'm
No,
gonna mute up.
yeah.
I don't think it was
Oh.
that serious. I was just trying to move the conversation along because there's some people that came in here to talk about the topic. So we already been sitting in here talking about something else for a long time. So I was trying to move it along.
I think through special power. That's all I know.
I didn't know what to say. I was confused on where I would tap in at because it didn't make no sense to me. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's how I was just, that's my part as a moderator is to like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to redirect. That's the whole point. So it was nothing to you, honey. It's nothing to you.
Man, if you don't stop commenting.
So, Kev, this topic you got up. What the fuck is going on here?
Are there any boy moms or girl dads up here?
Is that like a solo parenting thing when you say it that way or nah?
You said what?
Is that like a solo parenting thing when you say?
I don't think you have to just Kev. I don't think it's just for.
No, it's not just some social
Yes.
like stuff.
Oh,
It's both reasons.
I'm a girl dad then if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a boy mom.
I have 2 boys, of course. Oh, we supposed to be answering the panel. Okay.
I know.
Kev trying to figure out if you which route he want to go. So
I'm a boy mom. I think that hey y'all. Hey.
Hey, Chocolate. Oh, and hey, Good Vibes.
Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Good
Hey,
Vibes.
Chocolate. Hey, y'all.
Kev, let's be petty. What is going on here?
No.
Yes. I'm gonna be petty all
my
weekend.
gosh,
Hey, listen, my Sunday Sunday. I'm petty all weekend.
First of all, Kevin, we literally had a live. We literally had a live the other day of can you be a peaceful person if you are looking for drama?
Don't listen to her, kid. Make the big boss.
The choice is yours.
How do you look for drama?
Because you already know if you go this route, it's going to create drama.
No, it's not. They're gonna have a casual, good, some lovely.
Yo, game time's like the little devil on the other side.
Nah. Just put the double boxes up and y'all state y'all points, and
Oh my gosh!
I think we should do that.
Oh nah, come on. Irritation is not different from seeking drama.
Very valid point.
I think that's just making an excuse.
Wait, what did I'm scared to ask what I missed. What I missed?
Oh, you missed.
Yeah, somebody tell Chrissy, fill Chrissy in what's going on. Hey, Standing, can you fill Chrissy in on what happened?
I don't want to be a part of
No,
this.
I'm not a moderator, and I'm kind of new up here. So one of your moderators can kind of.
Sure, you know.
I'm just on the panel. I'm one of. I'm not.
I know.
Why
does it have to be this petty? It's really not.
So,
Because it's not
opened the
petty.
door.
But you said as a moderator, your job is to kind of control the live and make sure that everybody's on topic. So I think you should kind of tell the people what the topics are about.
But the moderator wasn't the one who suggested it, though.
Yeah, I already did my job as a moderator.
Why you on her so hard? What's up with y'all?
I don't know. Somebody just asked me to.
What did I do? Yo, it's crazy because Mr.
No, I'm saying somebody just asked me to.
You are a
explain
brilliant young man.
Yo, it's so wild that she's upset with me.
I don't know. Somebody just called
what
me
is
and
you
asked me to
upset with
explain
me
the topic.
for though?
Am I hearing wrong?
Hey, Kev, you seen what he did, right?
Somebody just called my name. I don't know. I'm confused.
What happened? What?
Oh my gosh! Like even Mr. F. Your Feelings wanted to move it along, but she ain't upset with him.
Oh,
that's so crazy.
I'm not upset. I'm just saying somebody asked me what we're talking about, and I thought we were talking about mama's boy versus daddy's girl. Isn't that what you guys were talking about?
No. Nobody peeped what my man did.
I don't know. I'm not a moderator,
at this point, I already did my job. I'm gonna have to leave it to the host on what direction he wanna go. I love you, babe, and that's it.
Yep.
I love you too. All right.
Damn, I missed it.
I'm just here chilling.
You ain't miss much.
All right, so
them chips starting to get to him.
Nah, them chips been gone. I'm fried now.
Hey man, them chips got to him, y'all.
But all right, so mama's boys versus daddy's girl. So just the first question. First off, how you even feel about that? Like, what's your perspective on it? How you feel about it? So I'm gonna start off with let's see. Should I start off?
You start with me?
Yeah, I'll start with you then. Oh, eating sub.
Thank you. I'm with some sugar
Everybody coming
babies,
here
y'all.
smacking.
All right, I'm supposed to be on
But at
smacking.
least my smoke alarm not going off. Y'all heard that?
Ooh, she upgrading in this thing. Okay, I know it.
Mama's boy versus daddy's girl. So I think mama's boys is worse to society. Um, when it comes to, I'm a daddy's girl. I'm almost a whole senior citizen, y'all, and I'm
Mm.
still a daddy's girl. And my husband complains about it all
Just,
the
just say
time. He's
senior
like, "Your
citizen.
daddy." I damn near senior citizen. I'm 46, but anyway,
Oh wow.
yeah, my husband complains all the time about my daddy spoiling me. He's like, because what happens is when a man spoils his daughter, when she looks for, like, he set the bar high for my husband, basically, in so many words. He was like, "Oh my God, it's your dad's fault."
Go
He
to
said all the
bed.
time. He laughs and jokes about it though, but he's not serious about it. But yeah, but Mama's boys is worse. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Let me get All right. Okay. I could do this, Kev. All
Damn,
right.
Kev, you gotta go to
You
bed,
got
man.
this.
It's getting late.
Let me see. Matter of fact, let's just go. We're gonna go to standing and go down, and then touche and up. So standing. What you got
Yes.
on the topic?
So I am a daddy's girl as well. I grew up as a daddy's girl. However, the older I get, I'm becoming more of a mama's girl. So, and I love both of my parents, but however you ask which one is worse, I'm going to go along with mama's boy is worse.
Hmm. Okay. Good vibes. What you got?
Mama boy. I think the mama's boy is more dangerous to society.
Hmm.
What are the signs of both of?
We ain't on that yet. You ain't
Oh,
seen nobody else go to there. You
oh,
wouldn't.
my bad, my bad.
You good?
I got up for a second, but
Oh, that's
mama's
what. Oh, you
boy.
just start. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All
mama's
right.
boy.
All right. Mama's boy. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. What you got for me? If your feelings. I forgot to put the timer on everybody.
What, me? Oh, who's worse? Daddy's girl.
Okay. 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 Game time.
I'm a daddy's girl, and I would have to say that the daddy's girl is worse than the mama's boy. It's almost even, but the daddy's girl version is gonna be a whole lot worse, man. Um, because they can really run amok on society. The way it happens, how it happens, the standards that they have, sometimes is overly ridiculous. Because their standards are so high in the very beginning, it has been giving nigga to grow. So yeah.
Okay. Touche. What you got?
Both are horrible, literally.
I,
Mama's boys is horrible because they mothers never crutched them, and daddy's girls feel like the world is theirs because their father has taught them a lie.
But who is more dangerous?
Neither, they're both equally bad.
That's why I wish I should have put choose. I didn't know how to put choose one on both things. Dang, it's crazy.
It wouldn't do it.
Still would have probably broke through. All right, whatever. All right, Chrissy, go ahead.
if I have to pick one, I would go with the mama's girl. I would go with the daddy's girl, if I had to pick one,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like that the man will always compete with her father, and she will never give him the opportunity to actually be himself and provide for her the way he needs to, because she will always be comparing him to her father. And to me, your father's love and your husband's love should be separate. It should never be compared to. I think they equal, but
Mmm.
I'll pick one because of If your husband is going to lead, your father should not be clinging to you, or you should not be clinging to your father.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What you got for me, babe?
They are so close, but when it comes to like who's more dangerous in society, I would have to choose the mama's boy only because we see it literally. You know, and we talk to these women about like you are raising these men who you are complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
So and if men, you know, are to lead our society and to lead our relationships, you know, they can't be uh being heavily influenced or one-sided influenced by their mothers who are overly emotional, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. And I think everybody went. So yeah, I don't see how y'all. I don't, I wouldn't call it even at all. I really believe me myself. I believe it's the mama's boy. Like I also believe men are more dangerous to this world to not pick the. I don't know. That's not
But
nowhere close. I'm gonna put it this way. To break it down simple,
I
right?
was gonna say, can I
I
get
think
you?
daddy's girl is more. It's not even dangerous to society. I just think they just dangerous to their relationships. Mama's boys is dangerous to society because the way they treat people, they take their emotions, they take. It's so many things when it comes to. I already said that man that's emotional is more dangerous than anything, anyways, though. But yeah, I can't. I don't think they are nowhere near close. I think Mama Boy is blowing them out. You know, over when it comes to Daddy Girl. That's just my perspective on that. Hold up, somebody got to make. Dang, I gotta let my TT up.
We gotta make
But
room for a TT. Anybody
yeah,
willing
but
to?
let's
Um,
see who
I'll
went.
drop. I'll drop. I'll drop.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you,
We got you.
chocolate. Cause you know
Chocolate.
TT got a little priority.
TT got something. Yeah, you know, with little a lot of.
hey,
Hey
Chanel.
TT.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna mute. I'm waiting. Everyone in my turn now.
It's your turn
Mm,
now. No
yeah.
muting
You sure?
and go to bed.
I already told you to go to bed now. See,
Yeah.
acting like a mama's boy. See?
Wow.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. All right. So which one of mama's boy versus daddy's girl? Who is more dangerous to society? All right. So let's look at it. Um, when we look at statistics and when we look at the household, who do they say, based on research, does better with either parent, the mother or the father?
The father.
Exactly. So if the child or the children, boy or girl, are doing better with fathers, not only that, they say their kids do better when they have male teachers. But that's just something extra. But if you see all of the statistics that has to do with children, period, you will see that the mother is having the hardest time with the children. So I believe that the most dangerous to society when it comes to either or, it could be both under the umbrella of a mother, period.
Oh my, you just gonna okay. All right.
Now, if I had to break it down further, because I'm a separatist and I like to separate the wheat from the chaff, good from evil, female from male, male from boy, girl, woman. If I had to do that, I would have to see or say that it depends on the father and the mother. But since overall we do see a significant astronomical amount of children under the leadership of a woman, and it's terrible. So I think that in society, one of them, if I had to pick one, it would definitely be the girl. It would be the girl. It would be the girl because
Daddy's girl?
she is, yeah, she's told that
Mm.
she's gorgeous all her life. She has privilege. She has no accountability. You can't tell her nothing. She hates correction. She doesn't like rules. She doesn't like standards. Um, She's self-centered, more narcissistic. more promiscuous, more reckless with her body, has more children than men. So she's worse. And I'll
Mm.
stop right there
Oh no,
and
so I
come
got
back
to,
later.
I got to,
But
nah,
all
I
those
got to
things,
challenge,
all
I
those
got to
things,
challenge you
yeah,
on, I
yeah,
got to challenge you.
all those things
But
you listed are definitely character traits of a mama's boys. Also,
Yeah, but those, I thought
hold on,
they.
no, 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 my turn now, my turn now.
Okay,
So
let me
I
tell
got,
you why let me tell you why I said the girl. Let me tell you why. Let me help you. Let me help you see it. The reason why the girl is more violent or more dangerous because she's more modeling after what she's seen her mama do, first of all, and the son too, right? I mean, more dangerous to society would be I say it would be both, but we are influenced by the woman and her actions. So you literally have the female energies or the behavior poured inside of this male, which does make it more destructive. But the cause of it, the root cause of it is the woman's behavior. Now, the men, on the other hand, if you look at this, 70% of women, and I would say women, uh, are perpetrators of abuse towards boys and girls. And typically, even if you had the boy, even though he can become dangerous to society, the thing about it is he's more docile. He's more docile. He still is simpish. This is where all these simps is coming from. This is where all these men can't control their libido. They're out of control. You know, they have no they don't know what a man is. They don't know how to control themselves because they're modeling after um the woman. So as far as their strength and their ability to destroy because of their physical strength, that's dangerous. That is dangerous to society. I do agree with that. But overall, the influence of the woman, that's what makes it dangerous because there's no cap on it. And we can't even stop the manufacture of the production of these men that they're creating. It comes from them. So I think that's more dangerous because you
but
can't stop it. You can't stop it.
it sound like you still, even your answer sound like it's leaning back to Mama's Boy though, because you saying about, and that's the whole, everything you said literally leans to the mama that's raising these dangerous type boys. So that's it sound like because she the influence she got, that she treat them a certain way, like even with daddy's girls, right? Like well, it go back to the answer I started off saying though. I do believe just daddy's girl really just make it hard for the person that's in a circle. I don't think it mark hard for people in life. The mama's boy, they make an impact. It's like I believe they the emotional men that's out here. I believe that's what created this you know this this pandering stuff. They the ones. I mean, all this stuff. I think that came from Mama's Boy, and it got to deal with the type of mama it is too. Cause we get on these mama head every day. And then the fact that you said daddy's girls, like we don't have as much issues with the daddies more than I mean, even though they got issues too though. But I'm just saying, like, even based on what we talk about, it be the mamas that's the issue. So I can't see how we can't say it's mama's boy. You know?
Right. I understand, but I'm going to the root, right? That's why it sounds like I'm going back to and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that because it makes it more dangerous because we don't have a cap on it. We can't, it's almost like we can't even stop it. If we have women that are mostly feminists, right? Or we have women that are mostly out of control, you know, if we have that and we can't stop that, it's more dangerous to society because we just can't stop it. Now, if you mean like violence and stuff like that, okay, yeah, of course, yeah, a man that is emotional and doesn't have is unhinged is definitely involuntarily dangerous. I do agree with that. The problem is if you have women that have no control, they have no control, no consequence. You don't have uh even even the system is more lenient towards women. There's the men are being locked up, so therefore society is safer. I
So
mean,
let
the
me ask
women.
you this. Hey, didn't you consider yourself a daddy's girl?
That's why I said I'm a separatist because you got the simp
That's what I'm
daddy,
getting to about it though. So that's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
got the unhealthy parent, and
yeah.
you got the yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
so
why
this
I said
shows that yes, but you also said that daddy's a lot of even stats right show that the father's
right.
product is way better. I hate to put it that way, but the people that's raised by their father come out with better results.
Yeah,
So like,
by the
yeah.
father. That's why I said
So how
there's
could
a,
it be
you
daddy's
got
girl the issue? That's what I'm saying. How could they be the issue?
because they're spoiled. You have the simp father that has spoiled them. Princess, that's my princess. Ooh, look at
I
my
have a
baby. You buy her
question.
everything, buying her everything. She's spoiled. She's spoiled. She doesn't
Phil,
know
she got a
what
point.
no means.
I
She
have a
doesn't know what
question to
no
that.
means. Sure. I was you wanna let me finish
I'm
explaining it
sorry.
or
I'm
you would
sorry.
ask me?
No,
No,
I'll wait.
it's
I'll
up to
wait.
you.
I'm sorry. I'll wait.
Oh, no, okay. Okay. I'm gonna land my plane so you can ask me. I don't know if it was for me, but um yeah, daddy's girls are spoiled. Daddy's girls get whatever they want. You don't discipline them. You don't teach them that accountability and consequences for their behavior. You know, everything is I'm a buyer that she can call her father even while she's with a man married. I had somebody like that on my panel one time, and she told me her father destroyed her because she cannot have relationships with the men that she's with because she's expecting them to be like her father with the spoiling. So I had a woman tell me that, which she didn't have to because I already know. But now a father that has discipline, that has standards, no, we're not acting like that because he taught his daughter to be accountable. You cannot be self entitled. You don't deserve everything. You have to earn it. And you will get disciplined. I don't care how pretty you are, you're going to get disciplined. So those type of women turn out just a little bit, a lot better, actually, a lot better. Okay, we not gonna go to the man that we married to, and he got to feel like he got to knock you upside the head. And I don't condone violence. I'm just saying that's how it is. They don't know the authority of a man. They don't know how to respect him. They they model after their mothers because their mothers are treating their fathers like a punk. Anyway, what's your question, sweetheart? I'm sorry.
Okay. So my question to you is
Mhm.
when you say spoiled versus providing for his daughter fully, it
Yeah,
sounds like we're talking about a father that is not married to the mother. What type of relationship are we speaking about?
it don't
Is
matter.
the mother and the father present?
It don't matter.
Okay.
The father, period. If the father is not teaching his daughter accountability,
Okay.
if he's just buying her everything, sis, if he just,
Mhm.
let's say, for instance, you got your daddy, right? You love him, right?
Mhm.
But did your daddy reward you no matter what she did? Or did he say, you got to get your act together? You
No,
should
it was
not do A,
definitely
B.
discipline in place.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Different type of
okay.
daddy's girl. Different type
Okay,
of
got
daddy's
you.
girl. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, dang, that's kind of tricky because I'm a daddy's girl, right? But he got on my behind. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
Well, hold on. If we're,
maybe,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Titi.
no, you fine. Go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna.
It's your man panel. It's your man
No,
panel.
no. No, I was just gonna say, like, if we're separating a good daddy's girl and a the bad daddy's girl, then that's the same thing for the good boy mom and the bad boy mom. But I think the discussion is really just about the ones who the bad ones, right? So if we just keep
That's why, but see, you can't throw everybody in. You know how they always come in here and they say, not all women, not all men. So we can't say all daughters are bad because they're not.
yeah, but I think for the purpose of this discussion is like
Okay. Well,
the
my bad. I didn't mean to.
no. I'm just saying because the thing is, we can say the exact same thing for why a mama's boy is not that bad because there are
You know what that is.
mama there are
I'm
mama's
sorry,
boys.
I'm eating food, and I'm
Oh,
like, what the heck is that?
Yep. I learned from
yeah.
her.
Yeah, because there are mama's boys who don't go overboard, right? But anyways, when I do think about like the daddy's girls, when you think about like their bad characteristics, they don't really affect the world as a whole. I think,
Society, right?
yeah, as a whole, they really affect the person that they are in a relationship with, because that's the only person that they really
I don't agree with
expect
that.
that
That's
they
why we got a problem right now, sweetheart. The whole society right now is suffering because of privilege that women have, because of the way they was raised by these simp daddies and these mamas. No, they do affect the
well, I
society.
think,
That's why we had these conversations. We would not be having these conversations on TikTok nowhere else if they was not a problem. They are a problem to society, sweetheart. They are the ones that will say, "My son can wear a dress at school. My son can wear nail polish." They are more accepting of those things. They're more accepting of that culture, of that community than men are. You
but
got men in court right now fighting mothers to
I
not
wouldn't say
allow
that
them
has.
to be. That's society.
But I
I
wouldn't
think you
exactly. I
combining
wouldn't
two
say
different
that
type
has to
of.
do. I'm just saying I wouldn't say that has to do with being a daddy's girl. That's just society in general, right?
No, that is being a daddy.
The
That's
social
that's being
So
construct.
a
There
spoiled
are plenty
daddy's
of
girl.
women. There are plenty of women who were not raised by their daddies and who still have that privileged mindset. I think that's just having a privileged mindset. That is just an
But
American
you
thing.
won't have a
so
privileged
what
mindset
I'm
when you if
look
you're
what
not
I'm
if
noticing you doing, TT, right? This what's going on. You giving these daddy's girl the baby mama's mind. I mean, not baby mama, the mama's boy's mindset. So I can see. I don't think these daddy's girls turn to be the mama's boy's mother. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that because they have a whole different mindset. They're more self-centered. They're not worried about their son trying to be like them or love on them like this and all that stuff. They kind of different though. They got super high standards.
Can I say
That's
something?
that's usually be like the
but
difference between the
anybody,
that's for
any
the worst one.
human,
Can I
but
say
any
something?
human.
Y'all made a statement right now. And y'all saying the women who have kids, like, I don't know, y'all saying along those lines. It's really a negative chain reaction. When somebody grows up and they feel like they entitled to certain shit, they teach their offspring that, whether that is male or female. Then you have one of the boys that come up, right? Because his mama told him, hey, you don't take this and you don't do that and you move like this and you move like that, right? All y'all preaching about is the same. Is one person. We talking about the source of the, like, I'm with Auntie on the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is the daddy's girls. Because what now is, like, the mama boys are bad, right? Because they become helpless. They act as if they can't get certain things done, and they act as if they need somebody to hold their hand all the time. But the daddy's girls is like, I don't need nobody to do this, and then they find people to do that. They have an offspring, then it goes forth and forth. So I think that I'm with the root of the problem, and I think the root of the problem is the daddy's girls, not. We talking about the negative ones. We're not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about the negative ones. So
So if I was to choose, right, then worst end, on both end, right? So probably the worst end of a daddy's girl will be super entitled, right? I don't see how that affects society, right? But the worst end of a mama's boy will be probably super emotional, which we know that's an issue to society. I don't see how is that even comparable, because like I said, even look at how they react. They react the same way they mamas do. They always, like, it's always about like the Panthers today, right? We see the Panthers today. I'm pretty sure they mama's boys or whatever. But it's just like, when it come to this, one thing I just really I'm not gonna agree with, or I do believe men is is the top dangers, right? Especially when they become emotional. That's the reason why we try to teach men not to be emotional, because they're gonna blow everybody out. Any type of woman, whatever you could be as entitled as you want, they're not going to be the emotional man. That's the thing. Even today, my issue, if I was to get into it with some emotional man, I feel like I'm gonna have to unalive him. I don't feel like I have to unalive a emotional woman. It's an emotional man that be the issue, because they take it like the next step further. They use I mean, I don't know. I think they're more dangerous to society than freaking an entitled girl with her nose up in the air. I can't see how is that affecting the society. That just don't make sense.
Those men are going to jail. They're not producing products in society to move around and navigate. The women are. So if you do unalive somebody, you go into prison, but that woman is still there to raise that child, which is the product of what's going to be in the future, which is what produces society. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the people who are creating these kids, raising them to function in the world. They're mostly women. They're not men.
Yeah, so that's why it's the mama's boys.
No,
Can I add
it's
on
not the
to?
mama's boy. If they're not raising them,
Well,
how is it
What make
them?
y'all think the mama's boy and the daddy's girl got the same mindset?
No, I'm
They
asking
okay,
don't.
you. If I,
host.
They don't. They
what? No,
don't.
I'm
Can
That's
I
why
asking
I'm
you.
saying it
say?
don't make sense.
No, I'm
Okay,
They
asking
so
you.
let
don't.
me add.
Kev,
Let me add on to
if
what.
they're in
Okay.
jail, Kev, how are they raising the kids?
Okay, wait. Before we go in, Standing, you go next. Good vibe, you go next. Everybody tap the screen, share the live. This is an interesting conversation. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it flowing.
Part me.
Okay, so now that I know that we're talking about the bad version of the daddy's girls. Now, when we mentioned spoiling and the father that's actually in the home, and I personally know and grew up with some friends where the father actually spoiled them, 2-parent household. But now I think the question that we should be asking is what type of father do these daddy's girls come from? Because their father was a good man, but he was controlling. So, for prime example, you have wealthy men, you may have men that believe in, that start building for their children early. So, just imagine this: you spoil them to the point where you purchase their homes and they're living in it. They're not even married yet. But you do it because now, as a father, you can control what type of men they're going to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And see, these women, like Shauna said at the bottom, can become narcissistic because they're self-centered. The father has groomed them to the point where, and they probably don't even know it, where he's trained them to be the women that he wanted them to be. So now these women, when they're dating, they're like Game Time said, they're putting pressure on these men because they already know you can't come into my daddy house. And when I say my daddy house, it's the house that he bought for them. You have to meet the standards of the father because the father is narcissistic. And when there's a narcissistic parent, then the child becomes narcissistic, but in a different way. So now we have to figure out what type of father is this daddy girl connected to? Because now he's using his tools or generational wealth as a way of control. She already know what type of man she can bring home. He has to meet the father's standards. So now when
Mm-hmm.
she's dating these guys, she has to now say, well, I need to know what your income is. I need to know this and know that, because sometimes it's the men that's training these young women to look for certain type of men, because this is what they're training them to do. They're grooming them from when they're young. You get what I'm saying? So this thing can really go deep in so many different perspectives.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of things.
And
Wait, wait, wait,
you
wait,
know
wait,
the
wait,
bad
wait,
thing
wait,
about.
wait, wait, wait. Let's go in
Oh, I'm
order.
sorry.
Let's get good vibes. Go ahead, good vibes.
So the effect of the mama's boy and daddy's girl, the daddy's girl, she's going to have some type of, even if it's not the best man, but she's gonna have some type of male protection, some male guidance over her. What I notice is women who do not have the male figure, who lack the male figure or father in their household, or didn't have their daddy, they don't like to listen to men or a male authority. They over talk and get defensive. They feel attacked because men voices are already deep, so it carries. So a lot of them, he don't need to raise his voice at you. So that's what they talking about. The mama's boy, if he is emotionally out of control, that's very dangerous, because a grown man, emotional mature
Facts.
man, he's not gonna yell at you. He don't need to yell at you. Hey, sit down. Come on. Let me talk to you for a second. So I don't get that just because her daddy. It's better that she have her daddy than not. That's what I say. It's definitely a difference. And the ones without him or without the male figure literally are the ones out of control or running that feminist movement. and won't listen to y'all.
Look, based off of because I know what my TT talk about, I believe she's gonna change. She gonna change the answer though, because like everything we talk about is what we all talk about as a whole, especially how we say how dangerous or influenced these mothers can be. Even in her saying, she don't even realize that you are really saying mama's boy, but you saying daddy's girl instead though. But the examples you use sound like a mama's boy, or you could say it was a mama's girl, right? But the
No,
the I
I do believe that the men can be dangerous to society.
yeah
I'm not negating that. But what I'm saying is, see, you know why we're looking at it that way? We're looking at it that way too because it's a man. It's a man that has the physical strength to really do some damage. It's just that. It's just that. It's like men and women both are emotional, right? But who's going to do the most damage? A man can. A man can do far more damage because of his strength, because of that. But we're not seeing that in the masses. In the masses, we are seeing destructive women. That is dangerous to society because it is a cycle that we cannot stop. We can't stop it. Nobody is holding this woman accountable. Nobody has a strain on. She's it's impossible. You can't even get a hold of her. You can't make sense to her. Now, even though she's less threatening, but it is still dangerous because this is another generation and another generation and another generation. And it keeps going. And before we wake up, that's why we are where we are right now. Because we have too long, given her the ability to have privilege. Privilege, like classic men say, is invincible to
to the
those
ones
that
that
have
have
it.
it. Yeah.
That's why YT folks is the way they are. They are dangerous because of privilege. Privilege is not something that people use for a positive thing. Privilege is a card or a pass to do what you want without consequence. I get what y'all are saying, but I have to say, yeah, of course a man would be more dangerous. But where do they go when they get dangerous, y'all? They either end up unalive, then somebody gonna pull out a pew pew and take them out, or they going to jail. It don't last that long. But we have a long lasting thorn with women, with
Yeah.
females,
So
feminists.
so that's what I'm saying. So if the daddy's girl was to sit there and raise a child, right, what he gonna do? Have too much standards?
Well,
That's
nah,
so scary to society, huh?
I think you're
Say
forgetting.
that one more
I think
time,
I
Kevin.
think
I
unrealistic.
said I said I said basically because usually what we see on the far left end of Daddy's Girl is that they just got too much standards and super entitled, right? That's the worst that can happen with them. So that means all they gonna do is raise too high of a standard type men. How is that gonna scare anybody? How is it gonna hurt
I
any
don't.
of
I
us?
don't think it. I don't think it. I don't think it scares people. Please don't get lost with me because I'm kind of trying to hold on to this conversation. Um, I think what it is the domino effect of things, right? I think when a dad raises his daughter, sometimes not all of y'all, but some women have unrealistic expectations, right? And sometimes they end up going for they like, oh, well, that's not enough for me, right? And what enough for them could be something that's more genuine. So they go for something else, and it could be a horrible situation for them. And if they breed kids out of that, then it's kind of like, okay, now you teaching that to your son, and now your son becomes a problem for society. So I think it's whereas the daddy girl started it off, and then that's how it further goes down the line. But that's my opinion. But I'm gonna be quiet because this y'all throwing me.
Well,
So
also,
it's like we making an argument between too much standards versus too much emotion. It's like I thought that was like a no brainer. Like that, I don't even
Nephew,
get how this
game
even.
time been trying to speak
Go
like
ahead,
two
go
or
go
three
go go
times
go go
already.
go go.
nah,
Sorry.
it's good. I was just gonna say like we're forgetting that the daddy's girl is highly intelligent because not only does she have the female mindset, she also gives the father's mindset, a male mindset at the same time. And she has a man that actually cares for her and loves her and wants her to have a successful life. So he's going to teach her everything that he knows. And if he's a good man and he was there for the long haul, then the way that she moves in life is going to be incredible. So she may be doing bad things and you're never even gonna know about it. You won't realize it, you won't see it, You won't even understand her because now she can move like a woman, but now she can think like a man. So in realistic terms, she would be the most dangerous in society, especially because most daddy's girls is not really going to sit back and settle with just anybody. I think they do make it a lot harder to be with the man, especially in the very beginning stages. Now later on in life, I think they do kind of wise up a little bit because they know their time is kind of limited. But in the very beginning, bro, you better come correct all the way, but you ain't going nowhere.
All I'm saying, it ain't these daddy's girls that's out here twerking their booty in all these poles.
You
bet money
what?
at that.
You said what? Say it one more time. Say that line. Don't even switch your line up. What you just said. Say it again.
Who, me?
Yeah, say it again.
I said all I know is not mainly these dang. Nah, it came out so no. Basically, I'm saying I know it ain't them that's on the pole. It's the daddy's girl.
Okay,
It's
question.
probably more
I
the
don't
mama's
agree with that
girls.
one now.
It's more the
Ladies.
mama
I'm a
girls.
daddy's girl. So it's a lot of daddy's girls that's strippers. It's a lot of pastor
All
daughters
right.
that's strippers in 304.
I don't
and
think
I
it's compared to
personally know
mama's
them.
girls. Mama's girls, I
So
don't think it's
I'm not gonna
compared.
say
No,
that.
daddy's girls do that.
I don't think we
I
can
don't think it's
quantify
nowhere near
that. I don't think.
close.
Exactly.
I don't
That's not
think we
what
can.
you. Oh,
I
go
don't
ahead.
think we can quantify that. Oh. Who? Somebody was talking. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You probably saying the same thing I'm about to say. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking we cannot quantify that. Is that what you're gonna say? I don't think that we could. That's kind of hard to say which daddy's girl is on the pole and which ain't, because like Chris Rock said, if your daughter do end up on the pole and you are the father, if she end up on the pole, you just didn't do your job. You just failed as a father, right? But that we would have to quantify that. But what we do see is that the single parent home, which is the mom, okay, motherless homes have the worst statistics for both children, for both. That's why I was saying that. For both children, it could be the danger to society. But being that if they have men or sons, of course, because he's more strong, like I keep saying. But the reason why I believe in the end, it's kind of like the first thing should be last and the last thing should be first. It's kind of like what you getting ready to see, this wave that you're getting ready to see that's happening right now. Nobody's even paying attention to it. But when it comes, it's this thing is gonna wipe out a lot of stuff. It's dangerous. And it's going to be, why do you think they're trying to cut off masculinity? They're trying to even they're trying to cut off masculinity. That is an influence from women. That's an influence. Women are influencers. We have the pass on culture. We pass on behavior. We pass on rules and whatever it is, good or bad, we pass that on. But we don't see what's about to come. You should, if you've been on this app for the past 3 years, you should know what's coming.
I mean,
You should know what's coming. It is
I,
going to be out of hand. And y'all know that the X-Men, what's that lady name? The real angry one. When she get mad, she destroys everything. What's her name?
Phoenix.
Gray? Jean Grey?
Yeah, the
Jean
Phoenix.
Grey. Jean Grey is the epitome of femininity out of control and unleashed. It's dangerous. You just haven't seen it yet because you've seen a more controlled society, but you have not seen this thing that's coming yet. You hearing it, but you haven't seen it yet. And because see, women are looked at as, oh, these little wimpy little, it's so cute. They can't do no harm. Man, look at here. Do you know how many women have poisoned their men in the kitchen? Do you know how many women have poisoned your daddies? You know how many women that some of y'all don't even belong to your fathers. You think that's your daddy. That ain't your daddy.
Jesus. I just want to say
So
this. Another thing that what Auntie is saying, I'm gonna say this because she gave up that X-Men thing, right? Y'all have the power to literally start wars at the snap of a finger. Like
say it again.
y'all are very dangerous. Like all y'all have to do is call somebody and say somebody did something to you, and it cannot be true, and it's gonna go
Sound very
down.
mama
Let's go to
boyish.
the hood.
That's
Touche.
not
Let's
that's
go
not
to the
mama
hood. Let's
boy.
go to the hood.
That's
Go
it.
to the hood.
Wait, let's say this, Kev.
Who set the men up?
You know
Who set
what?
them
Never
up?
mind. I'm not gonna even
You
engage with
go-
Kev. Kev is trying to trigger me, but
No, it's
continue forward.
it's not triggering because the thing is though, I really do think we are mixing up like daddy's girls and all these other women who are out here in society being manipulative. Listen, who do you think, like, if a mother, right, if you guys are saying majority of women are manipulators, right, that they have these abilities to be sneaky, blah 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 blah, and they are the ones raising men by themselves, not daddy's girls. Majority daddy's girls are in what, two-parent households, right? So if these majority women who are manipulative, what do you think they are teaching their sons, who are then going and creating relationships with other women and exacerbating and creating even more women who are not just daddy's girls? That's where I think everybody is just like conflating the two, and we're just putting daddy's girls in with all these manipulative women who are out here in the world regardless if they had a daddy or not.
Are you? Is that what you hear me saying?
No, just in general. No, not
Oh,
you specifically. Just what I'm hearing from the conversation is like we're only thinking that the only way for the man to be dangerous is physically, right? But there's also a whole bunch of other ways for them to be dangerous where there is lineage, right? There's plenty of men who get into relationships with women and make them baby mamas, or men who you get what I'm saying, who completely you get what I'm saying, they may have had a good girl.
but the physicality is the physicality of a man and his ability to have more strength, and because he's stronger, is actually the most dominant.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
That's what, the
that's
most
the,
dominant for a man is his physical strength, and the most dominant for a woman is her female seduction. I can lure you in with my booty, with my breasts, with my beauty. Okay, I can seduce you. I can overtake you. You could be the most powerful man in the world, but if you look at my beauty and my booty and forget about my brain, if I got something up there, I could destroy you. I could take everything you got. I am a threat to you, and you don't even realize it because you're mesmerized by my beauty. That's a silent danger. That's like a drink that sneak up on you, and then all of a sudden you're like, dang, I didn't even know that thing was that powerful. And they feel like it's tasted like Kool-Aid going down, right? But all of a
yeah.
sudden it turned into boom. So
What
that's
I
that's
was Cause I'm
no, go
sorry,
ahead.
TC,
Go
I
ahead.
wasn't done. That's why. Cause yeah, what I was saying
My
is
bad for being disrespectful. My bad.
no, yeah, it's fine. No, what I was saying was because you guys were pointing out that the kind of the narcissistic ways of a woman, as if to say that, and the fact that they are gonna be raising children or whatever, right? But what I was saying is that we are negating some of those traits that are also going to be passed down to men, where they can do damage in other ways other than physical damage. What I'm saying is it's pretty level, right, when it comes to like the emotional damage that can be done, the manipulation that can be done. It can be passed down generationally, because if you are also creating baby mamas, you get what I'm saying? But
Okay, I have a question. Now,
I don't believe that men create baby mamas. I
wait.
believe women
I'm just saying,
create
okay, but
themselves to be
they're
baby
having
mamas.
children.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
still having children. That's what I'm saying. We act like all the mama's boys gonna be in jail. They're gonna be sending that same mindset to their daughters and their sons. I don't like. It's like we just stopping at that. Oh, all of them going to be in jail. Like we talking about emotional, and then it's not even as emotional, right? They just got a lot of their mama's ways. They go pander to women, just like they doing. All that stuff is dangerous today with society. We see that already.
okay,
And
so I got a
then
question,
that's
Kev.
what.
I got a question for you. With me, if we say that mama's boys is worse, what's the rebuttal after that?
I don't think I would say this. You got to understand something.
So
When
Wait,
oh,
auntie,
go ahead.
So the rebuttal to that will go back to, and that's the whole point of this thing, right? We're going back to the source. So the whole thing is, Alter, what's up, Twinski? All right.
Good to see
Um.
you.
Overall, the point is we're because really I'm looking for some divestors to come up here because I know that I feel like they're gonna pick Mama's boys first. This gonna go back and reflect back to them because there's a lot of these women that's raising these same men. I made a video about this. They're raising these same men that they're scared of. So it's and them to be a lot of mama's boys. We get on mothers like crazy almost every day on this app and stuff because they don't know how to take accountability and stuff. So once we get to the boiling of who really the main issue, which I believe is the mamas and the people that they raising because they, I do believe is that even though we know it's men out here, but what I'm saying is that it's single mother households, more of them than anything. So they're creating this,
The
they're
statistic.
creating this, huh?
I got the statistic. I got the whole list. I can bring it
Right,
up.
right.
And
So once
this says single
that's
mother household. This don't
yeah,
even say
and that's the reason why that's why I believe eventually you're going to get where I'm getting to about this because it's most definitely the mama's boys that's the issue.
already with you.
Yeah.
I'm already with you.
So that's
I'm
what I'm
just
getting.
saying.
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry,
No, go
Kevin.
ahead. Go ahead.
My
Just say,
bad.
say real quick.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, so I'm just
Go
saying.
ahead.
So now I'm glad. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad Touche went to this because you already know that I'm already. It's the
I'm
reason
I'm
why I
looking
do
for the
why I
solution,
do stuff,
Kev. I'm
right?
like,
Huh?
what's the solution now, Kev?
Yeah,
Where do we
yeah.
get it
That's the
at?
point. But I wanted to get everybody's answers first so we can see where people's minds is at first,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So after that, then we can also know, and this will go back to why a lot of women is getting held accountable today, right? Since they don't like it so much or whatever, because like I said, they're raising the kids. And if you
Well, they
focus on
say you can't help. They say you can't hold people accountable.
yeah, they be claiming that stuff, but yet every day they try this stuff or whatever. So try life without holding nobody accountable. We'll see. Yeah, they keep saying that stuff. But
Hmm.
overall, yes. Once we get to that, we get to break it down from that. We know where the source is at. Then we go to the next, right? Where the issue come in at. Why? Hey, and that's the reason why that last question like this about the strict and being friendly and stuff. Even though we didn't get to that though, but
Can I
we get
can
to
I
that.
can I
Yeah,
can I clarify something about the jail thing?
yeah.
I am not saying that they just go to jail. What I am saying is that overall, the patriarchy, who they hate so much, have put in place a system that has protected all women,
Mm-hmm.
all of them, whether they do something good or bad. And
Right.
if a man is behind it, Game is going to jail, or he's going to be held accountable in the system some type of way, whether it's child support, whether it's taking all his money out of a divorce, or whatever the case may be. There is a system that is set in place to punish men, period. I don't care how you look at it. There is no consequence for the female, none. I don't care. You hear all them teachers in there screwing them kids, and what kind of jail time they had? You really got a life sentence for that as a woman? No, you don't. No, you don't. You know what? R. Kelly sister is still free. He's still free. All these women that didn't touch these boys, touch these girls, Jada Pinkett grandmama didn't go to jail. What I'm saying is there is a system that is not punishing women to the same degree that they punish men. It's just the way it is. If
Yeah.
I slap you right now and you call the police, you're going to jail, and I'm the one that slapped you.
Mm-hmm.
And I dare you to slap me back. No, I'm just playing. But you understand what I'm saying?
No,
That
mama's
it's just
boy
the way
will.
it's just the reality. It's just the reality. We are protected as women, and the patriarchy set up that system that now we are plagued by the same system that's trying to protect us. I appreciate the patriarchy for protecting us. We're putting y'all in jail and making y'all responsible for your crime and making you pay child support or whatever the case may be. But yeah, a lot of women ain't paying child support. That woman put that man in jail for 5 years and lied on this man and said that this child was hers. She made a fake DNA test because she used to work at at the test lab. She created. Y'all see that? It was man was in
Yeah.
jail 5 years. You know what? She laughed, and guess what? I wonder who pressed charges on her. I wonder who put her in jail for double the time. There is no consequence for us. That's dangerous because as long as we don't have consequence, you haven't seen it yet. But once we begin to see this new wave of women that's coming up, these little girls who y'all think is cute and nice. No, my son is asking me at the age of 14, Mom, why are these girls so mean and selfish? Uh-oh, hold on. And they not black either? No, they Asian. No, Mom, they white. No, Mom, they, oh, really? Oh, okay. So that's all I'm saying. To not have women to not give us some type of accountability, to not hold us accountable is dangerous.
Mhm.
It is dangerous. Because guess what? The father that was the simp father, when his little girl went over there and took that knife and put it in that boy's chest because he wanted to leave her alone. Did y'all see that? That man
Mm.
was behind her. That simp daddy. Oh yeah, that's my baby. You better not do that, my child. You do. He didn't even do that. She went over to his house, knocked on the door, and took the knife and stabbed him. You know the daddy's doing, cheering him on. Because that's a princess to him. That's he taught his daddy that. All these men that's training their little girls karate and shooting guns and stuff. I'm like, that's dangerous. Because you know why? We don't control emotions. I wonder how much control of emotion and discipline he's teaching her while he's teaching her Kwan Wan Do or whatever y'all call that karate stuff, karate crazy, shooting the pew pew. This is what these fathers are doing. I'm watching them on TV. This girl has some hands so quick. She looked like baby Sugar Ray Leonard. She was you seen that video. But I'm thinking to myself, Alter, I'm like, I wonder if he's teaching her self-control. I wonder if he's teaching her discipline because if she doesn't learn that, what she's doing right there, this is going to be hell for somebody. She's gonna give a man a run for their money. She's gonna be dangerous. She's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous. And you know what? You know why it's more dangerous? Because we as women, an emotional state, we can't cut it off once it gets started, baby. That's all I'm saying. It's dangerous. Cause see, y'all know how
Mm-hmm.
to stop. You know how to stop. Because you come to yourself. But what is true? We gonna go until we are satisfied. That's why these women keep dragging y'all through the mud. Because they not satisfied yet. You know what? Until you in your grave is when they'll be satisfied. But right now, when you up walking, they don't get no peace. You something drastic they want to happen to you so that they can feel like, oh, it's done. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Not even after that altar, but I was trying to make it stop some dang on where. Good Lord. Jesus. Y'all don't know women, boy. I'm telling you, we are some women can be. That's why I say fathers with their daughters, you need the discipline. We don't need no coddling. We need discipline. People think that women don't need discipline. People think that women don't need to be held accountable. People think that we need to be, coddled. That is dangerous. You need to teach us just like a boy, not just like a boy with the same, what I'm saying. We also need manners. We also need this discipline. We also need not to be coddled. We also need to know that we must earn.
But you sound like the other woman.
No, we gotta have discipline in order for us to be
No, but
good
how many kids you
citizens
got?
in society. If you don't mute your mic, I'm gonna mute you, and I will drop you while I'm talking. Please let me
I don't
talk.
have a problem with that.
Okay, well then just mute up so we don't have to have that problem, sweetheart. That's all I'm asking. And I'm almost done. But what I'm saying is, and see, if you see the problem, that's the problem, and that's the problem.
I agree with the problem, but
And that is
you
the no,
giving.
you're the problem. You're the
I
problem.
am.
You're part of the
Sound like she
problem.
drunk.
He's part of the problem. And this is what I'm talking about. Normally, when you
She
hear
sure ain't
men
no
up here,
daddy's
they
girl.
talk when they over talk, and brother be like, okay, yeah, okay, brother, okay. I mean, sometimes you might hear a little argument, but typically men are more obedient. That's why they got a full military full of men because they know how to take orders without fussing all the time.
Mm.
We push back on everything. Everything. Why do you think the LGBT, the rainbow is so deep in our community the way it is? Us. Us. What happens when you see the father daughter twerking in front of the camera and the daddy came by and swatted her on the butt? The mama is the one sitting there filming it. Or whoever it was a woman. But when you start preaching righteousness, we are against it.
How do they
We're
let my minds
anti
get there?
God. We're anti God. We're anti righteousness. We're anti good. We're anti everything. We are. I'm sorry. It is the reason why we have most of this stuff. And then we want to blame it on the men. And that's okay too. But let me tell you something. Let me ask you this. And I ask this all the time. Who raised you? Who raised you? I'm laying my plane right there.
Okay, I was raised by both my parents.
Okay.
Okay, who
I
was
don't
more
think that
dominant?
was a
See, that's
direct
and see,
question.
And
and
you're
and
right
and
about
and
that
the
because
and
my
the
mom was
and
the
the
dominant. And
there
you're
you
right.
go, and there you go.
You know what? You're right.
And that's the question I asked Cece and Cece. I love you, Cece. I'm gonna try to come at you. I'm just, but you're right. You see,
You hit
that's my
home
next
on that one.
question. That's my next question after I ask who raised you. Because when you say, okay, I was raised by two parents, okay, so who was the most dominant, your mother or your father?
You're so right on that. It hurts my heart because my dad was hit by a truck driver the day he retired, and my mom um survived him, but she died 4 years later. But she everything you just said, I can't argue with you because she was so ignorant. My father cared for and took care of us and paid all the bills and worked and everything. And then when my dad died, now he did cheat. One time they were married like 30 years.
Hey,
She never forgave him. And when he died, she disrespected him so bad that God, karma, and all that stuff don't play. So 4 years later, she died 4 years later. They both died at 59 years old, very young. He was killed in a car accident, but she
Oh
died.
man, I'm sorry. You gotta watch your words for TikTok purposes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Say
Unalive.
alive, yeah.
And but the thing was, I grew up in a big family. I got 9 brothers and sisters. 3 of them are boys, men, and my mother's dominance and her. I hate to say it. Rest in peace. I love her, but her ignorance. Everything you just said, I can't dispute that. And that's why I'm having a problem right now in my relationships because I'm very dominant. I'm very like, you know, want to be in the front. And I'm not saying that like there's a hierarchy in the relationship, but it's problematic for me because men and women are naturally different. And that's what makes us different outside of our chromosomes. And I'm not sure if I'm just with the wrong guy at the same time, what you just said, because women, we don't have accountability because I know I can't lie. I'm honest about this. I don't want accountability. I don't want it.
Ooh, now you know you girl, give her a hand clap for just admitting that. That's huge
Mm-hmm.
right there.
That's real.
That's huge.
And
I'm
I
with you
and
when
I
you're right.
know and I
I'm
know
with you when you're right.
I promise to Jehovah God on my life. I know that I'm saying what I'm saying from. I'm talking from 3 parts of me: the woman,
Mm-hmm.
the body, the soul. But the part that is talking right now, I'm telling you, I don't want accountability. I want to throw tangent. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I don't want to acknowledge the hierarchy of the chromosomes and the separation of man and woman. And I want him to bow down and lose his place as a man to service me as a woman.
So you can feel safe. It's about
It's
fear.
so I can feel a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And
But fear
that's the
is the
problem.
basis.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I
deep,
and I
sis.
get that. I get that. So that's why I you know,
But you just said what a lot of women don't say. That you know what, Kevin, you need to clip this. This what time is it? 7:41. I don't know how long you've been up here, but you
Mm-hmm.
need to clip this because she just said something that's affecting a lot of women. That's why I talked about the simp father because I know the difference. I'm not talking about the father that put his foot down, not controlling in a mean way. Because anytime you're a leader, you have to have control. You have to. That's just what it is.
You know what we
But
call simp fathers?
what's that?
Mama boys. All
Son,
right, go
husband,
ahead.
mama boy, simp
Come on,
commander.
Kev.
But you should
Figuring, Kev. You
you
can't say
should
that.
you should clip this because of
Mm-hmm.
the this is
Well, clip this. I don't know how to be a woman
Oh shit.
Oh
because
my, it's
I've
getting
always
deeper
been
and
a
deeper.
girl. I promise you. That's the part that hurts me. I don't know how to be a woman.
Mm.
I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm independent. But I don't know how to be a woman.
I mean, but it
And I
ain't too
don't know how
late
to be
though.
a black woman. And I don't know how to not be angry.
But look, it is no point of crying about that. You got
No,
every
I'm
day.
not crying because
Look.
I'm
What I'm
unhappy.
saying is,
I'm
you
crying because
have
I'm
every
releasing
day.
like pen.
You're not
I
stuck.
used to
You're
feel
not
good.
stuck though. So you got every day that you can
I
invest
am
in.
stuck. I'm stuck.
You're not
That's
stuck.
why I'm
You're
coming
not.
to
No,
you
you're not.
guys.
You
I'm
just not.
stuck.
You're not. Yeah, you coming to us because
You don't
you know that
understand.
somebody
I'm
can figure a
55
way
years
out.
old and I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I am stuck. You don't
I
understand.
I understand, Queen. I hear you,
I'm
and
stuck.
I know there's a deep feeling that makes you feel like because of the situations you've been through in the past, there's a feeling of unworthiness or undeserving. If so
No,
many things
I'm worthy. I got all that. I'm not. Let's get beyond that. I'm worthy. I'm a queen. I'm all that. And I'm still stuck. You know, understand what I'm saying? I resonate with her because I still don't know how to treat a black man because I don't. I I take it as an insult to to go less. I take it as an insult to acquiesce. I don't know how to balance me being a woman and him being a man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's no slight on me. It's not taken away from me. I'm very intelligent. I'm a woman. I know that. I know my value. I know my worth. But I don't know how to measure it against a man.
correct. And that's not to say that's a negative, but if your desire is to be with a man you can respect, honor, and be led by, then there's some unlearning of your perception of what a man should tolerate and what he should celebrate. And that requires a lot of deep rooted therapy to get you to that place of a higher self. And that's what I meant about the worthiness or the deservingness is unlearning some behaviors and some perceptions of these men. Because what will happen is the frequency that you're on, you're going to attract men solely based on your psychological wounds and your traumas. And it's what they call a specific type. And then once you get that man and you realize he's not serving you in the long term, you will find yourself distancing yourself, waiting for a better man. But once the better man comes along, now you're testing him. Now you're believing that certain things are too good to be true and there's something up. And that is when the self sabotage begins. So it's just understanding you're at a place of awareness right now in your life. You're fully aware. Okay, there's some traits when I get into these relationships that are not serving the relationship. There's me, there's my partner, and then there's the relationship. How do I comfortably and safely get into my role where I don't feel out of place and it allows him to be in his role as best as he can, and we can build and grow from there.
How do you break that?
You break it first by what you're doing today on the panel. You're addressing and you're bringing to light some of those character defects, some of those traits that you portray. And then we have to unpack where it all began. Where did you learn this behavior? Where did you first
I
learn
learned it
that
from my
this
mom.
from your mother? Okay.
Yes.
And I think I briefly heard you mention your mother was smiting your father after he passed, and
Yeah.
karma kind of caught up to her. Was that correct? Was that you?
Yes. It's very correct.
Okay, okay. And so your mother was someone who basically laid the foundation that pretty much men ain't no good, men ain't shit. A lot of
She
negative
didn't do it in
connotation.
that method, but she did it in a different way. My father worked every day. He worked for the U.S. Postal Service, and she didn't respect him at all. And
Mm,
when he did finally, like before he died, the day he got hit by the truck driver, the day before that, I tried to speak on my mother. He was like, "Don't talk down about your mother." And my mother, they both were very integral parts of my life. They raised me, but I saw it, and I said things that was probably true, but he respected her so much that he wouldn't even let me say that. And then when he passed
mm,
the next day, it was so disrespectful. My father took care of all of us. Like, it was not like the news and these deadbeat fathers. It was none of that. I mean, it's just so much. And
So, oh,
I picked up her traits, and I know it because I've had nothing but badness happen in my relationships,
so
and I know I'm a
Cece, this
good
what I
person.
gotta say real quick, cause
I
I
know I can't treat this like it's therapy, but
yeah,
I
because
was going in the
this wouldn't
process.
even be the time either because I can hear clear
It's
as
not.
day that I know you've been drinking for sure because I got people in my
I
family
know
that's
I
like that.
have,
So
and
yeah,
I'm
I know,
tired of
I
it.
can tell even when you open up and all that. But the thing is, I would challenge you if you could come back here without the bottle, right, and really talk to us for real. Then we could really try to. That maybe the goal would be to get you away from the bottle, you know, because I can understand the situation what you've been through. I know it's a lot though,
I'm
but
done with the bottom.
you're not gonna be
I,
able to really change with that right now. That's just not gonna
yeah,
be able to work.
yeah.
Cause I can,
But
like
I'm
I said,
healing.
I can understand because like I got people in my family and I done tried that tactic so many times to try to, but it is so hard to talk to them when they not sober.
No, trust
So,
me. I get what you're saying.
hmm
but yeah,
And Queen,
yes,
feel free to reach out or send a DM if you ever need to discuss things like this. I'm always here, and I'm always helpful to give you a few pointers and things you can do in your own free time when you're ready,
I
which is
appreciate it. I'm
important.
ready.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Feel free to reach out whenever you're available, and I can get back to you. Okay,
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
no worries.
so I just want to get through these last two, and then I got another topic for y'all. I'm gonna do a whole reset anyways, but I want to do this reload.
Can I ask how do I get follow him?
You just click on his profile or the
I'm
plus on the
clicking
profile.
the profile.
I'll click on yours, and I'll follow you, and then you can just follow me back. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Give me one moment. I'm driving, guys. I'm picking up
And
my
tonight,
fiance.
Tana,
Hmm. Oh,
the other lady,
You talking to Kana?
Kana. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kana, I would like to follow her too.
Oh, yeah. That's a good follow right there.
That's right. We're here to uplift our people one at a time. So that's what,
Thank
you
you.
know,
Did
yeah,
she fall
strength
asleep
in
though?
numbers.
She finally
Hmm
went to bed. I'm
No,
like, wait,
I don't think she's asleep. She might be doing something.
her stuff unmuted and stuff. Hope we don't hear no fart back there. I'm like, I ain't know ladies to do that.
I know you fucking lying.
That's great.
That's called
Mm-mm.
a virtuous fart.
It's
I'm
crazy
sorry, I
work.
had a call. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, I gotcha. All right, we gonna
That's
do
it.
these last two. That I'm gonna actually do a whole reset, and I'm gonna do we gonna do that the other topic that's juicy that I was setting for this
You need to go
weekend.
into bed. That's all.
Nah, I'm going right after you.
UT, UTB. But no,
GTB, right?
I was telling Miss Cece that you need to clip that, Kevin, because that isn't often women have a hard time saying that. And it's not just women, but the majority of the time it is. So I commend her for at least telling the truth, with regard to that. And that's all. I think you should clip that part because it's needed to be
For sure.
heard.
For sure.
So thank you, Cece.
And
I didn't
remind me
mean to
'Cause
be
too.
I
clipped.
was about to get you. I was about to get you. I was
I
about to
didn't mean
get
to
you.
be clipped, but it
No,
came
I
from my
think
heart.
it's yeah, but that's something that's needed for people to hear. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that can relate to you. So
Oh,
yeah.
if she don't, once you get up here, that's it. Everything is recorded.
Oh, I know
Mm.
that, but I'm not ashamed of that. I
What you say
actually
can and be used against you.
no, I've
Yeah.
been in federal prison. I robbed 3 banks on accident,
Damn.
and
Interesting.
How you rob a bank on accident? See, now
How you
I think you're lying.
how you rob three
no.
of them on accident?
Well, I was in a different state of mind. I wasn't drunk. I was going through it. My name's
Mm.
Cynthia Wanzi. If you want to look it up, I really went through something really when like the things that I'm talking about right now. I'm going through it now because I'm past that part, and I'm trying to have a regular relationship with people,
Mm.
especially like as a female versus man, and I'm running into the same gamut, and it's like the call is coming from inside the house. It can't be just them because it can't be the same people every time, and they talk about the law of attraction. It's
Mm.
something inside of me that's attracting this same kind of mess, and the mess
Yeah.
gotta be started with me. And I'm trying to, but I don't have people to reach out to. So I got on TikTok, okay? Because I had a white therapist, and I don't feel like she could connect the same dots. She gave me some good
I got a few therapists
ideas.
you could talk to. They're real therapists. They have license. They work with people that have this trauma. If you want me to talk to them and see if they can be a help to you in any kind of way, just
Yes,
follow me. And you got to be serious because they don't
I'm
play.
serious and I'm
Yeah,
ready to
seek
pay
them type
for
of
it.
therapists. Don't run into the divested therapists. They a whole nother thing. They a whole nother breed.
No,
Mm.
these are black. These are a black. Actually, I'll actually recommend a black man, but I do have a black woman
That's
and
what
a
I
black
went
Okay,
man.
into
okay.
looking at a black therapist. But
Hmm.
at the
Yeah.
same time, I
Um.
was like, man, people, they just all about talk. And I'm
Well.
so
Oh,
You,
because
sick of
they
me.
just sit there and let you talk and they don't say nothing.
Yes,
correct.
Oh, I'm sorry, face to
Coaching
face. Hi, face to face, coach. How you doing, brother? I ain't seen you in a while.
What's
and
going
that
on?
part
What's
though.
going on, Queen? So I've been a licensed
Hey,
clinical psychologist since
there you go,
2023,
right there. There you
and
go, right there.
I specialize in mindset and relationship therapy. So when you mentioned the law of attraction, that resonated with me because that's one of my biggest classes that I teach here in Nevada. And I do it with youth students, troubled youth in the high schools here, as well as couples. And I just show them how to align with the frequency that you desire and be worthy on that frequency so you don't deem it as too good to be true or something that is has a level of skepticism. So I break that down for you, and that becomes a permanent tool belt on your spiritual toolbox that you can utilize anytime you're going through some adversity or obstacles. And so I do help you develop that awareness around your life, the things that are going out of your direction and things that you notice going in your direction. And then we build on that.
Where are
So
you located?
I'm located in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the last 5 years now.
So I'm in Chicago.
I just left Chicago. I had to go to Roselle for a funeral, and then I went downtown for a little bit to because my fiance's mother passed on August 9th. So I was there.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But my whole family's from Chicago, Maywood, Bellwood, that specific
Wow,
area. So
West Side.
Oh, mine too. Mine too.
no kidding. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, y'all. I'm gonna do it. I want to do a juicier topic though. So I'm I'm gonna do a quick refresh if y'all come right back and shout out to the people that been just sitting here chilling. They really want the conversation, standing and good vibe and okay, I see y'all and stuff, you know. And then my
She
mom's,
said
my
I done
mom's always like,
cried and everything with CC.
all right, there you
I
go
got
then.
Thank you.
therapy and everything.
There you
Listening to
go.
Coach.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I feel it. Right. He's real good. But I'm gonna do a quick reset. If y'all come right back, we'll get y'all know
I'm
the
not
deal. Get
coming
the
back. I'm
tapping.
sending myself to bed.
Oh, good. It's good to see you
I'm coming
anyways,
back. I'm
TT.
coming. I might come back.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have a juicy one. It's about the patriarchy, so I'll give y'all a little thing on that. But yeah. So I'm gonna do a quick
I did
refresh, y'all.
mention the
That
patriarchy,
the
huh?
one
I'll
that
see.
Yeah,
wait, the
that one
last one that triggered
that triggered
Did
that
we
everybody,
did we answer
boy.
oh
all of them?
Lord.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You talking about
Rachel.
all of these? All of these? I This
No,
one I'm just gonna.
I was asking Rachel, did we do all of them? And she was talking. I'm sorry, Rachel. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. No, we didn't do all of them, but Kev's gonna change the topic to a
Yeah,
Oh,
wonderful topic.
yeah, that junk. Yeah, I
the
had to. That.
patriarchy. And I got one on the
That's
patriarchy
Oh,
right.
it's
too. I
gonna
hope
be
it ain't
deep. Yeah,
like
it's gonna
mine.
be deep though. It's gonna be deep. Hey, we hey, great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? But this one, the reason why I didn't even finish it through, because I think we
You
already
got
talked
more
about
clever
most
ever
of.
since you been with Rachel. And Rachel over there teaching you something, a thing or two,
Yeah,
huh?
I can admit that she teach me some stuff
That's
for sure
Rachel.
too.
I know when it's Rachel's brain versus your brain. I know the
Okay,
difference.
okay, okay, okay. I'll take it.
Mm,
I'll take it.
Oh,
I'll take it.
dang.
I guess that's a compliment.
I know
I don't know. I ain't know how
Rachel.
to take that though, but I said I'll take it. It is what it is.
I'm just messing. I'm
I,
just messing. But
Uh,
I can tell that y'all work together. I can
yeah, we
definitely tell.
definitely work together. Yeah,
yeah.
he helps my questions too. Yeah.
That's cute.
hmm
I like that. I
But
like that.
real quick, y'all just come right back. Don't cheat on my live, y'all. I know how y'all do. Y'all want? I'm literally about to press on and off real fast.
I'm
On and
going to
off
my
real fast.
sneaker link.
I wish they let you reset that. Well, go ahead. I don't know why they do it. Anyway, okay, bye.
Yeah. So I'll be right back, y'all.
Man, come
Thanks,
back.
Kev.
Yeah, come back. Everybody come back. Everybody.
I'm going.
Stand, come back. Good vibes, come back. Face to face coaching, come back. Game time, come back. I can't say Mr. You know what? And
hmm
of course, Rachel will be back. And if I don't come back, that means I went to bed, but I'm coming back.
See,
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
and the
everybody
reason.
make sure you do follow the host to be able to see that the live comes up and you can come back. Because if you don't
Yeah.
follow, you're not going to see it.
Yeah, and the
And
Okay.
reason why I'm doing this.
when you
Oh,
come back with your 1 cent, okay? Everybody, when you come in here, make sure you hit the daily heart. Kevin, you
the
get
daily.
okay.
something out of that, and
Yep.
he gets something out of that. It's money going to
hmm
both of y'all pockets. So when you come back, come with
hmm
your 1 cent. It's only 1 cent,
hmm
and that's it.
See,
Okay?
they
All
do.
right.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, we got to get on a new part of the algorithm, man. That's why I be resetting though. But I see y'all. All right, I'm up.
Good
Man.
night, y'all.